Phase 3.
Hi, my name is Jason Van Veldhuizen. I'm a former competitive amateur boxer, now turned boxing coach. And what I want to break down for you in this video is everything I know about slipping, head movement, and how to use that to get on the inside, and how to use that to set up your shots. In this video, I'm going to go over everything from the techniques of slipping and ducking, and snapbacks, and using your head and slipping punches, all the way to tactical applications, scenarios that you might be in where you're going to have to advance, move yourself to get that next step up on your opponent. Basically, real situation setups. And as well, we're going to go over some drills and exercises and things that you can work with a partner, work with your coach in the gym, so that you can have this head movement, these setups, and slipping is a natural part of your game, and they allow you to kind of get inside on your opponent, work, take your boxing to the next level. Another thing that I want you to take away from this video is if you happen to be involved in mixed martial arts or Thai boxing, hopefully you can use some of the head movement and the head movement and footwork together to take your striking to the next level. Now you can evade that guy who favors striking, or hopefully you can use this head movement to get inside and set up your clinch, or get inside and set up your takedowns. So overall, I think that head movement, slipping, getting inside and setups is an integral part of taking striking and boxing to the next level. And whether you're a fighter, pro, amateur boxer, hopefully you can use this information to take your game to the next level. So let's go over the basics of slipping, which is really the essence. It's the bread and butter of getting on the inside, of setting up your shots. And your slipping has to be on balance and good, and has to allow you to set up what's coming forward. Now there are different ways to slip, like you look back at some old Tyson tapes, there's a lot of waist movement, which some guys can get away with. You have to be in really top shape. It uses up a lot of resources. So ideally, you're going to turn your body to slip. See that back foot? That back foot comes up. I have to get my hip into the game. Be careful not to lean your hip this way. You're gonna have a hard time staying on balance. If anything, your hip goes the opposite way a little bit. If anything, you just gotta feel your balance right in the center. You'll have to adjust the millimeters here and there for you. But that back foot, my body's twisting. Okay, the slip, just wide enough to get past the fist. Now one thing that I've picked up over the years, and again, which is really important, and you're not really going to get taught this, but if you watch what's going on in the pro fights, you see this happening, is that there's neck movement involved in the slipping. And this is going to give you a lot more speed. It's going to allow you to stay on more balance and avoid shots faster. So if you watch, I have my chin tucked, I'm in my comfortable position, my head is right in the center. From here, I just tuck my chin, I protect it. But if I slip, watch my head, I move it a bit. Now, I'm not trying to go too far, but just trying to take a little bit off the shot, give myself a little bit of ground. Same with the snapback. I don't just go like this, my chin's tucked. I don't just go, my head, that extra half inch, try to steal it by using my head. And this is going to save you. It's going to save you from taking a lot of shots. It's going to give you a lot more speed. You have to use less of your body. Just a small touch with your head. Boom, boom, boom. You can come back with your own. So like I said, you don't have to go too crazy with that, but you're going to work your body, the twist, eyes on your target, and you're going to have your neck move just a little bit, centimeter, half an inch, maybe more, with that slipping. The other thing that we went over in my footwork video, which is important, that it's essential that you're going to need, is you're going to need to know how to do this switch walk with slipping, and we'll go over it right now. With the switch walk, you're basically going to step and slip at the same time. Here I am, I step with my right foot, I slip, left foot, right foot, left foot. Okay, it's an old drill we used to work, even if you just go like this, kind of like a little dance. Turn your body, feel a little bit of a rhythm there. Okay, this is what's going to allow you to slip, move your head and come in. This switch walk is the bread and butter of getting on the inside, moving your head and throwing your shots. So I suggest you spend a lot of time working on this until you get it down, until you can do it fast. So here I go again. I won't even put my hands in the way. You can just see. I slip, shot goes by me. Now from here I can throw, slip, 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 slip. Again, it looks fast. Okay? And again, stop on the dime. You don't want to get in there, lose your balance. You have to be able to stop right at the right range, just like we discussed, range. So with slipping, chin's tucked. It's the body allowing you easy slips. It's the neck moving, just like in the duck, snap. Gives you a little bit extra distance, safety. And then you got to work that off the switch walk. The drill for the switch walk, footwork drill, just step, have a little bit of rhythm. Step, step, keep your hands up. Okay, so this is the basics, this is the essentials of slipping. Twisting on the body, chin tucked, use the neck, work it with the feet, and think about it and use it to set up your shots. Okay, so the first thing I want to discuss is range, especially if you're the shorter fighter, you're trying to get on the inside, you want to be your optimal range. Now for the most part, the optimal range is that you are one step away from throwing a shot, one step away from landing that shot. But your one step away is going to mean different things depending on the height and reach of your opponent. So here, I'm with my opponent Nate, he's in his stance. Now if he just stands there and holds his spot, my optimal distance, based on what I know of my speed and my distance, is to be right here. So from here, he's just going to hold his defense. I take a step in. I'm one good quick step away. The minute I go too far away, he holds his guard up. If I go, I'm going to be lunging to get him, right? So I want to get to my optimal distance. The problem is, if he holds his jab out, as I get closer to my optimal distance, I'm getting into his range, so I'm getting into the danger zone, which means that he doesn't have to take as much effort to hit me. So right from there, he brings his hand back. Let's say he wants to jab me on the forehead. Boom, there's no effort there. So the sacrifice you make getting on the inside to get your optimal range is you're getting into the strike zone, into the danger zone. So what does that mean? That means that when I'm there, I want to be busy. Just moving my head, making sure that I'm busy. If he pops the jab, I'm always, zigging and zagging, moving my head around, just staying busy. But the next most important thing is, you don't necessarily want to be a sitting duck in front of your opponent. Once you get into that optimal range, you don't want to be there right in front of him. The reason being is, if he knows where you are, he can determine when the attack is coming. So let's say I'm just here. He can decide, when he's gonna throw. Boom, boom. I'm on his time. The next thing is that if I'm just in front of him and I'm just moving my head, he knows where I'm gonna be. So let's say I get away from that first shot, he can throw a second shot and hit me again with another shot. He knows that I'm gonna be there. So what I'm gonna use as much as I can once I get into that range, keep moving my head, use lateral motion. So here I am, I'm just gonna move laterally. And he has to adjust to me. I move laterally. Boom, he's turning. I move back, he doesn't know where I'm gonna be. So I'm gonna use this lateral motion to my advantage. Usually when you're circling with a guy and you've gotten to your range, you'll work on the perimeter and that will keep the distance the same. But in this case, what I'm gonna try to do is, I'm gonna try to take a little slice off the perimeter to get a little bit closer. So we'll do the first time in slow motion. Here I am, he reaches at his jab. Here I've got my distance, he pulls his jab back. Okay, I can touch him, but I'm a little bit further away. It's gonna take me a little bit more work to get inside. But from there, let's say I step off laterally. I'm gonna go in slow-mo. I'm gonna take a little slice off the perimeter. He throws a jab, I step, and I'm here, he turns. Now all of a sudden, I'm just that little bit closer than I was. It doesn't take as much effort. Again, I'm gonna go to the right side. He throws one jab, he throws a second jab, boom, I take a little step. Now just by taking a slice off the perimeter, boom, I'm right there. A little bit closer than I was. So, range. You're always busy on the end, moving your head and slicing a little bit off the perimeter with your lateral motion. So a little bit fast, he's gonna throw the jab, and boom, I've cut the perimeter. If I wanna go from here, I'm a little bit closer. Same thing with the outside. He's gonna throw the jab, second jab, I'm gonna cut it off. Boom, and just come in a little bit closer. It's all in your footwork. I'm slicing it off. One more time, just to the right side. He just lightly touched me with that jab. Boom, I cut the angle off. I'm gonna go in and do my work. Okay, so range is key in your boxing, especially for head movement and getting on the inside. You're gonna get to your optimal range. Once you get to your optimal range, you're gonna be busy moving your head. You're gonna use lateral motion to make sure the guy is offset. He can never get set on you. And also, if you want to gain more distance on your opponent, you can slice a little bit off the perimeter, moving slightly in off of his shots, head movement, lateral motion, to get a little bit closer and start your attack from there. Okay, so when you start to use your head movement to slip punches and get on the inside, one of the first things that you're going to do is you're going to slip while you're throwing. And there are two general situations that are going to happen. One is you're going to try to create your own opening by just moving your head and throwing at the same time. And the second one is your opponent's going to throw and you're going to slip and throw your counter shot at the same time. Okay, so here I am in front of my opponent. The two most common ones that you're going to do is you're going to slip while throwing the jab or slip while throwing the right hand. What you have to keep in mind especially is when you come in and slip, you want to cover all possible counters because he sees you go, chances are he's going to throw a shot as well. So I want to make sure that when I throw that I'm tight, my body is tight, my chin is tucked tight. The second thing is, as I go, my head is off the center line, which is what I want. If he throws a jab down the middle, I want my head off the center line. If he throws a jab, I don't want to walk into that. If he throws that jab, I don't want to walk into that jab, so I'm going to keep my head off the center line. But the problem is, as I'm off the center line, let's say he throws a jab, as I'm off the center line here, my next shot, I have to bring my body back in to throw it. I don't have much power from here. So you have to come back into the center, you're a little bit slower. When you go in slipping off the shot, you want your next shot to be fast because you're off the center line. But let's go through some examples. So in the first scenario, my opponent doesn't throw. I just want to create something. Okay, so I'm there, my head's moving, I'm making him think he can't get me, and then I'm just going to go. And I slip tight. I go again. He hands are up, I'm moving. I'm just gonna throw. Now here I am leaning off. I want this next shot to come fast. So I'm gonna go again. Throw the right hand while I slip and then throw the left hook. Okay, and then from there I can do what I want. Turn, or I can stay busy and keep working. Same thing again. I'm gonna slip off the jab. Okay, I keep my chin tucked tight. I'm here. My next shot, I want it to be fast. Working, and then I can turn or get out. This is when you're creating your own opportunities. The opponent isn't doing much, he's moving around. You want to be proactive. You want to go in and throw and be busy and not get caught with stuff. You slip your head while you're going in. The second situation is the opponent is going to throw at you. You're going to anticipate the throw and you're going to slip and throw your shot at the same time when you go in. You're basically feeding off of his offense, using it to set up your shots. So here I come. He throws a jab. I slip right in. He throws a jab. I slip and I throw my shot at the same time. He throws the jab. I slip and I throw my shot at the same time. He throws the right hand. I wait for him to throw it. He throws the right hand. Boom, boom. I'm gonna work off of that. So here we are again. He's gonna throw the jab. I'm moving. Boom. I just slip off of that and I throw. What I'm looking for his shoulders to turn to see what's going on. He's in front of me. He throws the right hand. Okay, he throws another right hand. Boom. Stay tight. Set up that shot. Okay, so in these two scenarios, keep your chin tight. You create your own opportunity by slipping and throwing at the same time. Keep your eyes on your opponent. You see his shoulders turn, you see him go. You see him throw a shot, you're gonna slip and throw your shot at the same time. Second punch has to be fast. Boom, don't lay on the side after your one punch. After you throw your second and third shot, you're gonna either keep working if you're landing, or you're gonna turn and get yourself out. Okay, in the next section, you're going to be moving your head, slipping, and stepping in and throwing. Sometimes you don't always want the guy to know when you're coming in, so he'll throw some shots, you'll slip them, you'll keep moving. Who knows, maybe you're going to give away a little ground. You don't want to be predictable. The other thing too is, you don't always want to be on the end of his range. Give him the chance to hit you and ping you off. So you're going to stay on the outside, he's going to throw at you, you have to be ready, you're going to slip, you're going to step in and go. And this is where you have to work your head movement and then your footwork consecutively together. Okay, so different scenarios we're going to work off the jab and the right hand. So first I'm in front of my opponent. Now without him just throwing, again, I'm a little bit further out. I'm not in the strike zone because I want him to come to me. I want to be unpredictable. I want to slip my head and I want to move. So here I am. I'm using lateral motion. I got my toe facing him, but I don't want him to think he can get me at any point. Okay, but once he feels, he's going to throw his shot, then he's going to throw his jab. And what I have to do is I have to slip that. I have to have the weight on my back foot so that I'm ready to slip that shot and go. If my weight is on my front foot and I slip it, I'm going to have nothing behind me. So you always got to be on balance, keep the weight on the back foot. So first in slow-mo, okay, he throws a shot. There I am. I step. Let's say I'm a little bit further out. He steps with that shot. I step in. He works the jab. I slip again. I slip that shot, I step to get to him, okay? A little bit faster motion, I slip and I step. Okay, and you have to work that weight off the back foot. Again, okay, I slip and I step, he stays there. Same thing, if he throws the right hand, I slip and I step. Let's say I'm further away. I slip and I step. He works the jab again. I slip and I step. He works the jab again. Okay? Now, even if he doesn't commit that much as he's doing with his step, let's say he's just going to snap a jab. He's moving, he snaps a jab. This is where I have to be a little bit quicker. Boom, he snaps it. Okay, so this is a situation you're going to face a lot. You have to be ready to go. We're going to do it a little bit with lateral motion, just demoing off the jab. First the jab, then the right hand. Lateral motion. Boom, right hand. Okay, jab. Works the jab. Right hand. Okay, so you see what's going on there, guys? I'm working the perimeter, trying to make him move. In real heated action, you're going to be playing with distance, moving laterally more. Who knows, you might be the aggressor for a few seconds. You get ready to slip off that shot. As soon as you slip off that shot, boom, you're going to go and throw your combo. This gives you the option of having a little bit more range. You don't always have to stay on the end of his fire. You can decide when you want to go. Slip a shot, get some distance, slip a shot, boom, and then you go in. This way with the slip and then the attack gives you more options. Okay, one of the things that's going to happen to you a lot, especially as you try to gain ground, get inside on a taller fighter, is they're going to move back on you. They're going to move back and they're going to throw, you're going to throw and they're going to move back and you're going to have to step again. And what's really going to help you with that is the switch walk, which we're going to cover in another aspect of this video. But here I'm going to break down this demo for you really slow. Your opponent throws as he's stepping back, your shot is a little bit short, and then you go again. So there are two things that you're going to do. One is, you feel yourself miss that first shot, you got to move your head right away and get out. Or if you're going to come again, then you got to take another step to get closer to your opponent. So let's work a demo just first off the single shot, off the jab. Nate's just going to step back and he's just going to throw a jab. So here I am. He throws a jab. He can't reach me right now. He tosses the jab. It's far away. I'm far away. So I want to get to him. I don't want my hand to pass through this center line. So from there, I'm going to take a little bit of a step and then I'm going to throw. So as I step, he sees me, he throws, and I just grazed that one. But I can't reach him just yet, so I gotta step again to catch him. Same thing, if I slip off the right side, I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna slip, he throws the jab. Okay, let's say he just works it off just the jab by itself. Okay, as soon as I go, he's gonna throw. There he is. Now, he could have reached me had my head been up the center. He holds the jab out, but since I slipped it, I evaded a little bit of shot. I still can't reach him, barely. So I'm gonna step again. Boom. Okay? So a little bit faster, just slightly faster. I'm gonna step to the outside. Ready, go. Okay, bring the jab back. So see what's happening there? I'm slipping, and then I'm stepping again with my next shot. Same thing like when I go to the inside. Okay, I just slipped that shot and I step in. Again, he's stepping back. So if I break that down slowly again, he steps back and jabs. I slip, but I'm still too far away. I step again. Okay? And so that's what you're doing. Slipping to gain ground. He moves, you realize you're not there, and then you got to step again. Let's say he throws two punches. We'll do this in slow-mo. He's already far away. I step, slip, slip. Okay, then I gotta come in and work. But watch what's happening with my feet. I'm working a shift walk off of that. Okay, let's say even he was to throw the left hook after. Okay, I'm always moving my feet to get in, to get that angle. So let's say he's gonna do that. 1, 2, 3, fast. And watch, I'm just gonna try to gain ground and get in there. And then here I am. One more time. Okay, let's say I even just decide to throw. I gotta make sure I have my hand up. He's gonna throw the left hook. I gotta make sure I have my hand up. Ready to go. Boom! We're both collided. Because I knew I'm off the center line, I'm gonna throw, he's gonna throw. You gotta make sure you have that hand up when you're ready to commit on that shot. Let's see it one more time. I move in to gain ground, I throw my shot, he throws his shot. Boom! And here we go. Okay? So, when trying to gain ground on an opponent, you're on the outside, you have a hard time getting in. You might have to step and slip. Step and slip. This switch walk, okay, that we cover in the other aspect of the video. Use it. Maybe you have to take 2 or 3 steps, okay, and then you throw. Or maybe you gotta throw, take a step, and then you throw. Because most guys, they start to figure out your patterns. They're not gonna stand right there for you. They're gonna move back, move out of range. They're gonna counter you, or they're gonna move back and they're gonna throw as you're coming in. So you have to have this footwork and head movement together in order to catch them. Okay, so one drill that you can do, and this can be done whether you're a coach or you're coach working with your fighter, or whether you're working in partner work and you got the pads going, is a 2-punch and slip drill. And that's just basically to get your fighter in the habit of punching and slipping, punching and slipping, punching and slipping, working off different sides and working off different angles. And you can do this stationary in your spot so that the fighter can work on their speed and quick reaction, their balance. And you can also do it moving forward to simulate more of a realistic scenario, more of a fight scenario. So here I am with my partner, okay, 2 punches and then a slip. We're gonna do it very slowly. Start off with the 1-2, and then it's just gonna go into 2-3s after that. But watch really slow. 2 shots and then a slip. 1, 2, he slips. 2, 3, he slips. 3, 2, slip. 2, 3, slip. Okay, so you see what's happening there? Just working the shots and the slip. Okay, so he's gonna go again, a little bit faster this time. Pick it up. Okay, so you see I'm throwing those shots right at him, just trying to make it tight, make it realistic, keep him on his balance, keep him tight, and working that. So we're also going to do it moving. So, just so you can see the front of it, working back, he's going to throw 1, 2, and slip. Okay, so you see, we got him working the advanced movement, punching, moving the head and coming in. This is one of my favorite drills for getting your hands and your head moving together along with your feet coming in. If you don't have a partner, you just work this in front of the mirror in the gym, up and down, boom, boom, slip, boom, boom, slip, boom, boom, slip. It's one of the best drills you can use to get your head, your hands, and your feet working together. Okay, so one drill that you can do with your partner or with one of your fighters in the gym is to just get them in the habit of moving their head off the jab. I mean, most slips are going to either come from a jab, you're going to be slipping it, or you're going to be slipping, throwing the jab, and then slipping, moving your head after. So this drill kind of gets your fighter in the habit of that at a nice, relaxed sort of drill pace. Basically, what's going to happen is fighter's going to throw a jab, move his head any way he wants. He can slip to the outside, slip to the inside. He can bob, snap back, or he can even just catch the jab, whatever he wants. Throws a jab and does whatever he wants off of my jab. Okay, so here we go. Easy pace. He's got his hands up. Okay, good D, working. He can do what he wants. And I'm going to try to snap it at him. I'm trying to keep it as realistic as I can. As soon as I feel it go, bam, I'm going to work it. And there's many ways you can work off the jab, but this is just one. It's the throw and go, okay? Okay, you can also work it off the right hand if he wants. It's just drills. He can do it at a nice, comfortable pace, whatever he likes. Okay, so when you're in the gym, you can get a partner to work that with you. If you can't get someone to hold the pads, you can always pop that jab off the chest, or just get your partner to hold up the glove, or just get your partner to always catch that jab. Just catch it and they're gonna throw it back. You can work your slits, snapbacks, rolls, catch, shoulder rolls, whatever you want. Just get comfortable working off the jab. So one drill that you can work with your partner in the gym, one of the best drills for working your head and your head movement, is to have almost like a live simulation of sparring, but without taking it to that level. My partner here, he's going to just throw shots at me from the outside. Realistic shots. He's not trying to knock me out, but he's trying to touch me. He's trying to catch me. I got my mouth guard in, head, chin down, hands high. I'm just trying to work those slips. I'm not worried about whether he's going to knock me out or really take it to me. He's just trying to work with me. I'm going to respect his range too. Just because I'm not throwing doesn't mean I'm going to just run and barrel in there. Just going to try to keep it as realistic as I can, and we're going to do a demo of that right now. So another important head movement, another important slip is a snapback. Now the snapback can be done with a step or just even a lean. It just buys you space. You can come off the snapback with a shot, or you can slip back inside and throw something, or you can turn out and do whatever you want. But the fundamentals of the snapback are basically that you're just going to get that body leaning back, preferably to a little bit to the side where your back foot is, and then come back with a shot. Once you get the essentials of the snapback, keep your chin tucked, come back with a shot, and you can start working a lot of different magic off of that. So here I am with my partner. If I just work it as a drill, he's relaxed. If you have your hands a little bit relaxed, you get a little more speed on it just because of the weight distribution. If your hands are up high, it's going to be a little bit tougher. So he's comfortable in his spot. I throw it slowly. He snaps back, boom, and he throws the right hand. Or if I want, he throws a jab. I can even let him throw it to my chest, so just so he can keep a realistic range. I throw the shot, he comes back with a snap back right away. Okay, I throw, boom. He goes, boom, he throws it right away. Boom. Or I can get him to work it off the right hand any way he wants. All I'm doing is getting him comfortable, getting the snap back, and he's going to throw and go. You can work the jab again. Okay, or you can work the right hand again. Okay, so in the snapback, you see how he's stepping his foot back. You can use it with the step, use it with the body tilt. The most important thing is keep your balance, tuck your chin, keep your eye on your opponent, come back with your shot. Or you can always work and do your other slips and work off of that. The snapback is key to distance and good boxing. Okay, so one of the things that you're trying to do with controlling distance is not only control your ideal distance, but disrupt your opponent's distance. And one way you can do that is staying on the outside. Just because the guy has longer reach, taller opponent, doesn't mean that he's not coming to get you, coming for you. There could be a time in the fight where you're tired, or he's just trying to get revenge on a shot you landed, and he's going to come get you. And one way you can disrupt that distance is by giving a little bit of ground and then ducking and tucking your way in. You see this used a lot by Floyd Mayweather to disrupt the opponent's distance. Basically, you're giving ground and then you're stepping in on a duck with your shoulders and hands tight and just going to crowd the guy. So let's say we work this really slowly. He's going to work it off a double jab right hand because he's coming to get me. So usually guys are stepping forward with their shots. So he works the double jab, right hand. And I come in. Now here I am. I basically ducked everything coming over me. Lean back and ducked everything coming over, and then I'm here. Now from here, ideally he's uncomfortable. I don't have to stop right there. I can just crowd him or tie him up if I want. But from here, he's gonna come in at me with double jab, a little bit more speed, and then throw the right hand. He's gonna come in, and then I'm in right here, right tight. I can hold him tight, work if I want, or turn, bump him and get out. But basically, we'll do it one more time in slow-mo. So here we are, he throws a jab. That's how it works. Let's throw it one more time in slow-mo. I can catch the first jab, evade the second, step in on the third shot. Boom. He's gonna pick it right at me, faster pace, watch it again. And here I am in tight. Or I can just stay low and go. Here I am. I can work, turn and work. One more time. He's just gonna come at me. I'm gonna give ground and then just step right back in. One more time. Hands up, shoulder. One more time. Okay, and I can turn and work. So use this drill. Sometimes you want to be on the outside. You're a shorter fighter, but you've already got your points. It's the end of the round. Or you're tired and you're in trouble. You want to give a little ground, step in and crowd them. Maybe get a shot, steal a shot while you're inside. Tie them up. Or you're going to turn out, work them again, and let it restart. Kill some time. Use the step back and the duck in tight to disrupt your opponent's distance. Okay, so in this section I'm going to go over ducking, and a couple of things that are important in ducking that maybe you're not going to learn everywhere is, one is when you duck, it's not just your legs and your back, but your whole body crunching, particularly my head, especially I'm going to roll with the shot. So watch my head, snap it, My chin is tucked. It's not this. Just a still head. You get a little more speed, just like we went over in the slipping. Shot comes, snap my head before I throw. So you're gonna use your whole body, not just the legs. Okay, ground your back. As long as your weight is balanced up, drop and tuck that head. You're gonna snap it to throw your shot. So that's the first part. Second part about ducking is that you have to be thinking about your shot even before you come up. If you're just ducking punches, unless you're gassed, tired, or you've been rocked, you're just surviving if you're not coming back with other shots. So when you duck, you always got to be thinking about the next shot and then the one after that. Usually when you come up, the guy gets used to knowing you're going to throw. You're going to have that next shot coming. So there are 3 ways to work it when I'm on the bag. One is I'm working or whatever. I'm going to duck. I'm going to throw right away. I'm always thinking about my next shot. Okay? I throw. I duck. I throw again. I'm already thinking about my next shot. I'm there. If I throw and duck, throw again. Or I just duck and I throw again. Okay? This is how it always has to work if you're ducking. Here I am. I duck and I throw. I duck and I throw. Now that's if you're going to stay inside the pocket. But other ways you can work that are you take a step and you create an angle and you throw. This way it costs you a little bit more time. Sometimes gives the opponent a chance to get away, but it gives you the angle to set up. So I'm going to snap my head on the duck. When we're going to step out to the side, throw my shot. So here I am. I step, drop my weight, step, and then I throw. Same thing going out to the left. I duck out with a step. Okay, I'm working that. Stepping out on the angle. Often the guy's going to throw the counter left hook off of your shot. You just got to be ready to go right away. Okay, so you're working it off the step. Another piece of advice that my coach always gave me. You're trying to get out from a duck safe, make yourself small. Make yourself small, cover up all the openings. So the third way to get out is, you just step out the side door, you're going to take off. Here I am. I throw my shot, and then I'm out. Just take off out the side door, don't even wait. Tricky, throw my shot, and then I take off. Same thing can be, I can work that off the jab. Step out to create the angle, work it off the left hook. Just take off. You're going to tighten up everything, make yourself small, and then take off out the side door. Then you can restart the combo from wherever you want. Okay? So, the 3 ways to work it from. You're going to step, throw that shot again, stay in the pocket, and throw. Or, you're going to take off out the side door with a step. Ducking, snap your head, think about the next shot coming, and then move. Okay, so another way to work getting on the inside to set up your shots, aside from all the head movement, all the stuff we're doing, is just to create a quick angle and then go straight in hard. And one of the ways to do this is how you control the back foot. You steal a step with the back foot. You're going to do this, on your own time, ideally from the outside range. You're not going to do it as the guy is throwing. You're just going to step in with the back foot or step out, set up a little angle, and then go. Now, it's not the fastest technique, but it's another option. Sometimes you're in the heat of the action, the guy's used to you doing a whole bunch of things, you're going to do something different. So one thing that I used to work every now and then, I'll be working, moving lateral, I'm going to take a step with this right foot. Now, this right foot, I'm going to step it a little bit forward. Now, from here, he doesn't know it, I'm already closer to my opponent, because as soon as my left leg goes, I'm there, I can hit him. Here, from out here, I had the lunge, take a step right in. But as I'm moving, I take a step with that right foot, I can already hit him. He doesn't know it. Boom, I can hit him. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna be working the outside, take a step with that right foot to gain a little ground, and then you're just gonna barrel in on him with your regular combo. Ideally a jab, jab, right hand, or just a 1-2. So here I am working, mixing different stuff, and then I decide to go. Okay? Again, this is similar to what we talked about earlier, using lateral motion, but you're just gonna do it on one step. I'm working, step. I'm working, step. And then I can do whatever I want. I'm gonna steal a step with the right leg, just steal it, and then I'm gonna take off from there. Same thing I can do on the left side, especially if I get my opponent moving to my left. I'm gonna put that foot, not behind me, okay? I'm just gonna take that left foot, put it a little bit behind the front, and change my direction. So here I am, working, moving. I take that back foot, and I create an angle. Ideally, he's here, he's about to move there. I'm working, I take that back foot, and I change directions and I go this way. It's just another way to create an angle. He's moving. He's moving. Okay, so I'm there, he's moving, I turn. Okay, just gonna do a little spin, little quarter turn, reset that back foot. So here we go. Okay, I'm working, I step, and then I go in with my shot. So use those techniques to gain a little ground. Watch your footwork. You're not trying to step behind or bring it together. When this outside spin, you're just stealing a little distance. Just a little spin. Bring the back foot in. Take off from there. It works every now and then. You're not going to rely on it. Go to your right side. Steal a step. Steal a step. And then I'm going to go in with my shot. So, every now and then, instead of the traditional move your head and work your way in, you're going to take a step with your back foot, give you a bit of a new angle, and you're just going to plow your way in and work. Okay, so what we're going to go over next is similar to some of the other stuff we've done, but with a slight variation. You don't always have to go in and have your first shot be something that you're trying to connect. You don't always have to go in trying to fully commit to your first set of punches or your first punch. So one technique that's worked for me a lot, it's classic boxing. You're going to keep one hand busy, and then you're going to come in with another shot. What I like to do is try to hit one hand, hit his shoulder, keep that side busy. While I'm going after the one side, I'm thinking he's going to hit me with the other side, so I'm protected. I keep my hands up. Basically, I'm going to throw my hand at the glove, throw my hand at his shoulder, and then steal a step, and then set up my combo. So it works really nicely to the right. I'm going to pretend that I'm not even close to him. He's going to move back. So here I am. I throw it to his glove. I don't even connect with him. Here I connect. I'm fully there. I'm going to throw it to his glove, touch his shoulder, just disrupt him, or try to get him to block this shot. And as soon as I do, this hand is protecting. I'm going to take a little step, boom, boom. That's it. I'm just going to skate off to the side a little bit. I'm here far. I throw, and then I skate, and look where I am. Okay, bomb, bomb. All right, I'm setting myself up. I'm keeping him busy. Maybe he moves. Either way, I bought myself some space, and that's what I'm trying to do. So here I am. He's throwing, and then I set up my shot. Here I am again. Okay. I throw my right hand at his glove, at his shoulder, keep him busy. I step off, and then I go in with my combo. I create the angle. In slow-mo, there it is. I turn on my shot, just a little skate. Throw it at his glove, or I can throw it at the body. There I am. I can do whatever I want. It's a little harder to work it off the outside, but some people are good on the left. Throw my jab. He's going to catch it, you know, working the jab. I throw my jab, step off. I skate off. Okay? I keep his hand busy. I throw it, and then I step in. looks like this. Bomb, 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 boom. Step and throw, skate. Here I am. Okay, and I can do what I want. It may not be the best way to get in. You may not always land on the first shot, but you're gonna keep your eyes on your opponent. You're gonna throw at his gloves, throw at his shoulder. Make sure you keep the other hand up to protect against the free hand that he can hit you with, or that's more open. Again, you're always gonna tuck your chin and stay tight. Throw it at his hand, skate off, gain that ground. Bomb, 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 going with your work. Or same thing on the other side. Throw that jab, skate off, and throw in your shots and work. So throwing at the gloves, disrupting your opponent, then taking a step is another great way to get inside, do your work, without always having to move your head and get past his fire. So the next technique we're going to do is something that I just like to call the barrel down. You're just going to barrel down this guy, go straight down, right into him. And usually this typically works when guys are taller, they're stepping back with the left hook, throwing the counter left hook. And often if you're at your normal height, boxing, even though your hands are up, even though you're protected, you're getting thrown off. And the guy's moving you off your balance. So you're going to anticipate this, especially if you can feel that left hook coming off your glove. What you're going to do is you're going to go in with the double jab right hand. You're aiming for his chest, and you're looking to get your eyes at his chest level. So instead of here, normal boxing, I'm still protected. A lot of guys, they still might clip you, hit you off the gloves, move you a little bit. I'm gonna get down to his chest level. I'm be here. I'm gonna be here as I go in. I'm gonna drop my level first, or I can just get down as I go in. I'm gonna go tight as I can, covering everything, and barrel down to his chest. Ideally, I feel that left hook hitting me, and as soon as I feel it, guess what? His chin is open. Boom. Okay? So here I go in. I just barrel down, and then I can duck and move my head after. I'm just gonna barrel down and go straight into the guy. Hopefully he throws, because I know I'm just going straight for him. Even if I throw, and he's pulling that shoulder with the left hook, still gonna come up with the left uppercut after, or left hook to try to catch him. So here I go. Okay, I'm gonna try to continuously work that. So every now and then you get a guy who's throwing you off your game, moving back with the counter. You can still do throws and slips, duck under it, throw the body, but sometimes you can just go straight in on these guys. So you drop your levels. Drop your levels, going with the double jab, straight right hand. Get a little bit lower than usual. Barrel down the guy. Keep your body tight and balanced. Fist and eyes at his chest level. Hopefully he throws that left hook. And you're gonna wing that right shot straight at him. So, thanks for watching my video. Hopefully you gained a lot from those techniques, tactics and drills and all the information in that video, and that can take your striking game to the next level. You can always get more information on my website, www.precisionstriking.ca. You can follow me on Facebook, Precision Striking, or you can follow me on Twitter as well. And if you like the stuff in this video, then you should also check out my footwork DVD, everything that I know about boxing footwork, and you can check that on my blog as well at precisionstriking.ca. So again, we're all involved, you know, in the sport of boxing and fighting. We want to take our games to the next level, and sometimes that involves knowing that little extra piece of information, that extra bit of knowledge that's going to give you the advantage up on your opponent, and how you integrate it into your game. You know, styles make fights, and if you have these extra moves, you either have a style that you're really good at, or you can be more diverse in your style. So try to take this head movement and these techniques and scenarios and apply them to your style to give yourself more of a diverse range. And the other thing is that once you have that diverse style, it's all about the work and effort that you put in. You know, never limit yourself. If whatever you think you're doing, you can always gradually progress. Your ultimate goal is to be the best fighter that you could possibly be with the time that you're given. So look at the kind of work that you're doing. Add to your style, add to your techniques, but it also means add to your training, the intensity and volume, work with partners, and learn as much as you can, and hopefully you get the most out of boxing.